We return with more brightness-adjusted Factorio. Ah. Blue. What are you missing? Oh, it's not a surprise at all. Okay, you know what? I had an idea for something. I'm gonna execute on that idea. Yeah, if I want to do that, I'm gonna basically have to go up to the stone chest. Yeah, that should be good. Nice. And then, just because I'm mad about it not getting done. Actually, I don't even need to do that. I can just do that. And then it'll force them to pick up all the gears. Ugh. Oof. Oh, the accumulators are taking up a lot of power. I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, they're charging up right now. Which is good, because that means... Oh! Yeah, I guess while they're charging up, these would be perfectly balanced, because they're only taking exactly the amount of power that's excess off the top. And then... boop! That is not as much overhead as I would like, actually. Yeah, they're starting to drain. Right, that reminds me. Frickin' what I wanted to do today. Nuclear. I want to actually get her done. Taking stack mining drills off the top and just... do I still have my car? Dude, where's my car? Car logistics request. I love that. Oh yeah, look at all those gears getting in there. Oh, that's beautiful. And gears and here's. Just make sure. Real quick. Okay, yeah, there's one stack limit on all of them. Good. Also... Oh yeah, they're still taking gears out, which is why, oh my god. They're recharging. Yeah, that's probably why the power grid is a little bit... well, that's not too bad. I think we're largely right on the edge. Okay. I have my car now. Boink. Nope. There we go. Let's roll. I do kind of have to slalom through the grid and get out into the open area. There we go. Alright, let's do this shit. Ooh. Nice dodge. Okay. Hup. You know what? Real quick. I'll just make a couple of substations just so that this is actually on the grid. Finally. Also, let me get rid of that. Oh, wow. That actually changed. Oh, no. It's because it's now on the grid. Yeah, I'll just do this for now, because there's 2 flamethrowers, so if they try and get through there, it's going to be a lot less easy. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to deconstruct all these trees, but I want that anyway. Also, it's going to deconstruct the fish. Deconstruct what? There's an Oath to Kill reference for you. An obscure one, but a reference nonetheless. Yeah, I do want these here, but we'll get to those. Speaking of which, let me actually do this correctly. Like that. And I guess like that. Yeah. And then probably not like that. And then we hit it with the flamethrower. Flamethrower. I forgot I actually do have flamethrowers in my inventory. Let me make some more while I'm at it. I don't have the steel. Concerning. There's our uranium. Heh. Big rock. Something meat General Mountain. Yeah. And then that's actually not good, because then... Yeah, no. Because then there's that uncovered bit. So I actually do want... What the... Damn it, I've accidentally created a deconstruction planner again. Don't you just hate it when that happens? There we go, that should do it. And then... Wall... And this will do. Habita, 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 habita. Huh. Yeah, let me stay within range of a powered roboport real quick. I actually think I can deconstruct that. Because I think this one will still cover... Yeah! Construction range is big enough. What? I do like that there's just some stray fish getting caught by this. That should be fine, right? Yeah. Yeah, we don't really need offshore roboports unless it's the only one that's gonna be in a chain because of, well, this narrowness. Not my finest moment in terms of blueprinting, but Man, I really need that steel plate. Gimme. Alright, you know what? Where's my car? Where is my car? Did I pick it up? Nope. Excuse me. Oopsie. Here we go. Whoa, whoa. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna get back to base. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice. Alright, how's this doing? I'm noticing a distinct lack of rails, which are caused by a distinct lack of steel. You know what? Oh, cool. We've actually filled up the stacks of stuff. Pretty well, in fact. Also, I want to set this to be like 5 stacks, maybe even 10. Because if I can build up a stockpile that large... then I can basically just, you know, redo the whole base. Probably overkill, but I at least want to get this one up. So, you know what? I'll take them out of these. Nice. Physical projectile damage 6. Not the most critical, but it'll be useful for me. I prefer the flamethrower, but... oh yeah, I should probably do the same thing here. Probably only a stack of red, up to 5. You know what? I'll get 2 stacks of undergrounds here. You don't have a yellow splitter assembler, I just realized. Nor a yellow belt assembler? So we're just operating purely off the stockpile. Okay, well... oops. Yoink. And then I'll just do the blueprint of Botmall assembler twice. This one will be yellow belt. Oh, we already have... no, we have the yellow belt thing, but I guess it wouldn't... it wouldn't be too bad to have one right here. Gears and plates. Oh. Oh. Right, I wanted to put... Yeah, I want to... Oh! Okay, it's not that many, but still. Are we getting behemoths yet? No, they're just big. Still very effective blueprint, though, I gotta say. How's the electrical grid looking? Ooh, we're almost there. You're really getting there. It really is just a steel shortage. For some peculiar reason. And we are slowly making more solars, too. Oh, there's not enough, inserters. Actually, yeah, I should probably just keep them. Hey, I almost have my full stack of assembly machine 3s. Okay, now I need to take my car back. Actually, no, I can do this from ranged. Now that this is... Oh, no, I can't, because the frickin' roboports and... There are roboports here, though. What gives? Why are you not placing them, guys? Is it just because these aren't powered, so there's no way for the robots to get there? Well, they're getting there. This one's powering up. Electricity's still doing well for now. Hey, look at that. Ah, so the view range is actually an extra 50-ish. Well, they finally followed that order to pick up the fish. Nice. Okay, let me get a more minibar of a O. Where is our steel? The gear thing worked out great, so you know what? Frick it. I want to do that to steel. Just the full thing. Yeah, unfortunately the best way to do this is just to go like that. Okay, that's very funny, but... actually, yeah, no, just cancel all that and just have it be, like, there. $359 as opposed to $970. Okay, yeah, so we still have enough yellow belt. It's just going to take them a second because they're all occupied removing the steel. Most of them are. Yeah, that's more like it. And you know what? Hit him with an upgrade. I guess, I mean, that means I have to add a assembler for bulk inserters. Which means I need to add one for fast inserters. Which means I need to add one for regular inserters, I believe. Expand the factory. Blue belts and bulk inserters. Oh yeah, now that we've researched a bit, speaking of bulk inserters. Ooh. No, I want to get, well, I mean, I guess there's not really anything else I need before that. I want to get uranium processing. But yeah, this would be really helpful, actually. That's really funny that nuclear power is a red, green, blue tech. So they expect you to mine uranium before you do yellow or purple science. Or they allow you to, rather. They don't necessarily expect you to. They expect some people to, enough to make it to where it's worth the effort. Oh boy. More red circuit demand. Also, yeah, for some reason these requests just aren't being respected. I think they're still just, yeah, they're just trying to get all the steel out. They're getting there. I may have to do a similar thing to green circuits and just move the assembly of this stuff out. Yeah, maybe I just make the bus terminate up here instead. That's what I do with this. Alright, you know what? I'll let this be a passive provider. Because there's still going to be requests for it. Good old E-circuits. Yeah, you know what? No, before I deconstruct that, I'm actually going to set up the assemblers for them. You know what? Yeah. Stupid. And then this, repair. Really? Figured we'd have a requester chest. Maybe I've been using too many. Or passive provider chest, rather. Yeah. Oh, these are all turning into green ones. Well, I mean, if that's the case, then... yeah, damn. Let's just do a couple. The things I want fastest and furiousest. Okay, the construction is finally kicking in. feel like I'm going to do the same thing with the circuits. Probably all of them, honestly. Which probably means I should do something like this for the robot frames. Yeah. Robot. Hello. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to make a sulfuric acid barreler if I don't want to have a huge pipeline going over to the, oh! Cool. Are these out of a construction range? Oh, they are. Oh, that's so annoying. Damn it. I wish there was a way to make it build without building the deep water ones, but I gotta just do that and then Alt-D. Which unfortunately grabs fish. And then just substation grid like that, and then remove that one, and probably that one. Yeah, things are going well though. So yeah, it'll be like the corridor of this will be where the belts come through. Oh, it automatically changes when you put it over uranium. Look at that on the right. What? Yeah, this is a pain in the butt. Yeah, that still covers a lot of it. Thankfully, they're pass-through, so... No, that can't be worth it. Oh, damn it. You know what? I'll put the one frickin' landfill there just so that it works. And then... Yeah, I don't know. Here. Empty sulfuric acid barrel. Yeah, that'll let the belt go through. Requester chest. Active provider chest. Is that right? Is that what I did with the unbarreling here? Or is that... No, that was a buffer chest. Right. Barrels. And then have request from buffer chest. Oh, no, that's not the request from buffer chest. The empty barrel requester chest at the sulfuric acid barreling station should be what it is. Requesting from buffer chest. This should have it. Yeah. Empty barrels go in the buffer chests, and that means that they're put here. I guess this should be an active provider, because the bottleneck is going to be the number of empty barrels. Actually, no. Oh, that's a lot of lubricant. Maybe too much. Yeah, let me limit to a row. Yeah, it seems pretty good. And then this is just requesting 112 of these. So yeah, this is unbarreling. These are working. Too much lubricant. Oh, right, I need to power pull these. That should cover it. And we really only need to do 2 belts. It looks like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, so it looks like it'll be about balanced. Oh, wait. That's right. I think I'm just going to make the nuclear power plant, like, in this region. Like, between these. So we'll have it go to, like, here. Oh, right. If that's the power plant, that's not going to work. We need to do the refining first, so I'll give it some extra space. This square will be for the refining. At least in theory. Okay, yeah, now that this is... Ah, shit. Can't hit it from there. Well, I need to really make sure that I fix this shit. Because those guys are going to get pissed in a minute. Speaking of which, yeah. First of all, I'm going to put efficiency modules in these just because I don't want them kicking up a bunch of pollution. Those guys are fast. Actually, yeah. Okay. Bruh. Ooh. Yeah, we definitely need our power to be boosted. And it's too long, so I need a pump. God frickin' flip. We do have a pump, so that should be fine. They do all have light oil, so we're technically good to go on defense now. Missing required fluid. Yeah. I just need to set up the barreling of sulfuric now. So I'll just put that here. And then... Nope. Thank you. Request. And... yeah, this gets request from buffer chest. Barrel. To become barreled. Like this. Which also has request from buffer chests. And then this is just a row's worth of barrels. Huh. Does that fix it? Hmm. Wow. That is a lot of gears going in here. I think we're going to turn that down. And a lot of green circuits, too. Okay, yeah, this one can go into being a red provider chest, too. Pretty sure we have... yeah, there we go. I was like, I'm pretty sure we have one sitting around. Nice. Okay, I think I can officially change my hotbar. Give me belts. And... perfect. Also, I think I'll set this to 10. Just because... bruh. Let's just get some of those going. Honestly, I might be able to swap over to express belts for my personal use soon. It's just a matter of gears again. Why are you requesting 900, dude? These things are wild, bro. Okay, that's actually fine. That I don't mind. Okay, how's the sulfuric acid doing? Still not happening. There's no logistics robots available. Alright, well, considering this is in the pursuit of power, I am comfortable with releasing another set of 50. Loop. Go forth. Okay, I guess I need to do this with iron plates too. Oh, right, now that we have repair packs and grenades, I feel comfortable deconstructing these. So let's get that done. Oh, wow, we actually have a red circuit backlog. Fascinating. Well, yeah, all of our resources are getting to the end of the belt. Just fine. Gear up. Boo! I have gears. They're being taken places. I really just need to make sure all of these are at or around 100. Oh wait, yeah, I can just do whatever the initial stack size is. Okay, so yeah, same thing with... Okay, no, I'm still going to use yellow over here. It's actually kind of funny how much less gears we're making from these compared to the like actual stack. Spaghetti time. Woo. Just so that there's theoretically room for the other ones to weave through, too. Even if it does get very spaghetti. Is this incredibly cursed? Yes. Do I care?
Nope.
How is the assembler assembling going? It's just waiting on the speed modules. How are the speed modules doing? Yeah, they're going. Limited by the advanced circuits, as always. Hopefully this improves that. All the construction bots are in use. Fair enough. Oh my god, the grid is almost done. There's just a spot that I genuinely missed. Insane. Okay, then there's also that. Just to make sure all the bases are covered. Okay, so there's a fair few spots that were still left. But for the most part, it's done. That's funny. You know, if I wasn't worried about it not being built soon because of the whole thingy. I would actually do that. There we go. I can hit these guys, though. Boop. Beep, bap, bonk. Pow. Is that enough? No. I already killed that one with the splash damage from the other one. But yeah, if I want to art from there, I'm going to have to do a lot of cleanup. Okay, now that this is, you know, fully done. Hello? Did I mess up the other one? Oh, it's probably just because they're busy. Yeah. It's requested. Oh, it just doesn't have inserters. I guess because they're busy. Thank you. There we go. Now we're making barrels. Barrels of sulfuric. Yeah, request from buffer chests. Should be all good. Oh, I thought that was the uranium. I'm like, oh. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go grab the frickin' the efficiency modules. There we go. I can brain. I think I actually have some level 2 ones. No. Because I didn't actually ever set up the request for it. And this is stuck because of no advanced circuits. So you know what? Here. Have circuits. And you get a circuits. And you get a circuits. And you get a circuits. You're also stuck because of a lack of advanced circuit. Well, that's what this is fixing. Eventually. I mean, they're picking it all up, so... Same with the regular circuits, too. It's just a stream of gears, green and red. Hey, uranium processing. Finally. Okay. Yeah, those ones are probably being taken. Is there a trash slot? I really wish that there was a trash slot. I know the naming convention doesn't quite line up. But screw it. It's funnier like that. Let's be honest. Man, they really are fighting down here. That's why I want the artillery down there. Maybe I should go take care of that now. I mean, I could. Let me finish up the uranium stuff, though. Yeah, let's unqueue everything for a second. Nuclear power. And then we can get Covarex. So So I guess I have the centrifuge now? Well, time to put a bot mall thing for it. We'll put it like... I don't know, here. Do we need a bot mall's worth of stuff? I mean, maybe. Holy frickle. Yeah, the concrete I'm okay with being at like 200, but no more than that. We have a concrete maker, so that's fine. More red circuit consumption. Oh my lord. No, I need that in order for it to be able to give it to the rest of the system. But I really don't think I'm going to need 50 of them. So yeah, if there's more than 20 centrifuges in existence, it'll shut down. Even then, I could probably do it like 10. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Can I use No, I can't use productivity modules, son of a bitch. Well, it's something at least. Disabled by controlled behavior. What? I guess I need to flip it. Man, look at that research speed. Oh wow, I actually need more labs. Yeah, there we go. Wait, why is there not one there? Did I cut? I think I cut by accident instead of copy. Good old yellow science. Running low on green science again, because we're out of inserters? Really? How? It's a you know what? This is gonna be way easier if I just... As clunky as it is, I don't really have space to expand this, and we have a lot of gear production outside. So you know what? Because of that, I mean, I can't even remember what downstream uses gears, if anything. What's the first thing that uses gears? Ah, engine units. Okay, that is actually quite important still. I guess I really just need to put speed modules in this and bulk inserters. Man, even with 2 speed module 2s. Do I have speed module 3s unlocked? No. I'm going to queue up the level 3s so that I can make them in a bit. Hopefully their proximity reminds me. Four centrifuges. Ah, yes. If that is less than 10, then it will make more. And that is indeed what I want. From blue to green, all over the place. This will just kind of happen over time. Oh wow, we actually have a purple science backlog. Fascinating. Why are these in my inventory? Oh wait, I do have a copper wire request. I don't know why I thought I didn't. Okay. Centrifuge time. Damn it. Wrong button. No, if I'm having the power up here, I should do it like this. Ah, a nice row of 6 fits perfectly. Right. Yeah, it just takes straight uranium ore and makes, oh boy. U-238 and, this is where it becomes very useful to have a splitter with a filter. That is 235, right? Whew. Okay, where do I make... Oh, I needed to research nuclear power. That's why I didn't see it. Yep, now they exist. Oh, I still need both. Okay, never mind. Where do I craft that? Hang on. Okay, yeah. Made in assembly machine. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but still, I kind of expected it to be the centrifuge again. Okay. I mean, I don't expect us to get very much out of it, so, Actually, yeah, if I'm doing it that way around, then I do actually want these to be on the other side. So, yep, that's fine. Yep, and then, yeah, it should just be as simple as that, and then, yeah. And, yeah. And then we need assembly machines. Assembling uranium fuel. But I think, okay, I actually do want to move these by just like the slightest bit, because I want this to have circuit logic, because I want this to be a sushi belt. What ratio is it? It is 1 to 19. So times that by 6. Whoa! Why are we out of light oil? What happened? We're not out of electricity. Shit. Can't run through this. Okay, maybe blocking off this space to walk between these was a bad idea. Maybe I just need to make a flamethrower bot assembler. Because I've been handcrafting those for a while now. Yeah, it'll do. You know what I'm realizing? Why aren't they getting oil? What? Is that it? Oh my god, it was just backwards. The pump was just on backwards. So eventually they drained the pipe of oil after I put the pump on in the first place. Yeah, because this is no longer a loop across the top. That's the only pipe that goes that way. It's also not a loop around the bottom. It branches here. So all the pumps going this way need to point that way. Yeah, this is empty because that points backwards. That points up. That points up. That points left. That points right. I think there's a surprising lack of a pump in this area. I don't know why. Oh, these radars aren't powered. I wonder what these blue segments were. You're also unpowered. Man. Okay. I feel like I need to have productivity modules in here in particular. Ah, that works on these too. Just because uranium is so rare, I feel like I need the extra productivity on the entire process. Nuclear reactor. Yeah, I need heat pipes and stuff too. Okay, well that crisis is averted. Ugh. Everything's repaired, right? Yeah. A little scuffed, but it's fine. Yeah. Weird, but fine. Nice. Alright, let me get back to the bot mall. Huh. I don't know, I just feel like it. Can't do it till the belts are cleared. Yeah. That looks a little better. It just needs to be able to shuffle any ore piece from one belt to any other. So like it needs to be able to go from here to here to here to here to here. So yeah, it needs to be a brick that spans the entire square area. The entire squarea, if you will. Wee. So this needs 19. So hang on, calculator real quick. 114. Since we're gonna get an excess of uranium 235, I think that works. Actually, yeah. Damn it. I think I'm gonna have to make this into a sushi belt as well. How do you cut a red wire? But yeah, that should theoretically do it. Yeah, we're reading none of that. And if it's less than 6, enable it. So that should do it. We just need iron plates, which... frickle. Alright, yeah, let's get back over there. Hey. Blue science is still one of our major bottlenecks. It's fascinating. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. It snuck up on me. Bruh. You know what? No. I believe it's the same for all of them. Yeah, so. And yeah, they'll cap out at a stack. And yeah, this seems to be working great. Okay, now how is this looking? Okay, yeah, they're picking up. Oh wow, look at that. We're actually making uranium fuel cells. I think I actually need to do something similar with this, though. I can't, though. Oh, I need a combinator. Oh, that's what I'm missing. Frick. Do I even have that unlocked? Did I ever research that? I did. Decider combinator. Performs arithmetic operations. Compares circuit network signals. Performs sorting operations. I think I want 2 decider combinators. How do I cut circuits, though? Yeah, I'll just make 5 so that they exist. But yeah. Yep, that is what I want. Alright. So if both U235 and U238 are less than, in this case, 6 and what was it on the 114. Output. uranium fuel cell with a value of 1. Okay, but for realsies, how do I remove red circuit connections? Ah, okay. I figured it out. I have to redo the red. Yeah. Just do it a second time. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, this one can just read the iron, and that's fine. So this... out to you and you. Uranium fuel cell equals 1. Enable, disable. Disabled by control behavior. There we go. I may have to make it not equal to 1 if I want it the right way around, but that should be fine. I can just flip it real quick if that reverses the behavior. But yay! I have done circuit logic for the first time. I feel very smartified. Thankfully, I actually kind of have some practice with this. Yeah, that looks less crossed. So yeah, this is reading, and this can see. Wait, no, if I do it this way, it's never gonna... It's never gonna correct itself. Wait, was I doing it right before? Where I just limit it based on the number of U-235 for 1? Oh, combining it is how I would make it only 1 inserter, wouldn't I? I think I do need to invert the behavior. Because right now, we have too much U-238 and no U-236. So... yeah, I think I need to make this when... because right now the signal is not 1. Yeah, it's cleared. So I think I need to make it not 1. Uh-oh, that's a new problem. The lane is filling up. Also, yeah, this is wrong. Boy, am I glad this doesn't give you radiation poisoning. Okay, I need to think about this a little bit harder. And the belt's full. That's fine. These can just sit here. And actually, no, that's not fine, because now there's no room for the... Okay, wait. It's okay. I can fix that. Yeah, there we go. Now both lanes are working. Which means I should probably do the same here. No, that's going to throw off my calculations, because briefly they're going to be outside the belt. Shouldn't be that bad, should it? Hello. Yeah, I'm not even close to my normal time. I don't know why you're questioning that. Okay, thinking. Right. Okay, yeah, no, give me my decider combinators again. I think I need it to be ore. Alright, let's get some research queued up. Oh. I wish there was a nuclear artillery that stemmed from this. Maybe there is. No. Maybe there is here? No. No. Oh, but the Spidertron can nuke things. Yeah. Anyway, oh, I could research the rocket silo. Now that I've got productivity and me speed 3, I mean, yeah. Shit. And then we can do space science stuff. All the infinite techs. We're actually almost done then, in theory, because steel, processing units, electric engines, pipes, and concrete. Really, the only thing on this list that I don't have is rocket fuel. That's like the one thing. And that's not even difficult. Solid fuel and light oil in an assembler. I could do that right now. Yeah, I definitely need this combinator to do something. Read, hold all belts. So we're getting... Okay, so if we have 100 U-238... or over, I don't know, 10 U-235 output uranium processing at 1. Wait, we have 10 of those in here? Really? No, that's less than. Yeah, no. And then we take the output of that. Wire cannot reach. Okay, hang on. I guess I need to pick this up and put it close enough that it will. Okay, so U-235 or U-238 over 100 of it or over 10 of these output 1 uranium processing. Oh, it remembered from that one tile. Enable, disable if uranium processing equals 1. Can I think I just did. Yeah. Does not equal. Whoops. Okay, yeah. So if I pick all of this up, it should drop below 100, and they should turn on. Yeah? Why are you not... Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, if it's greater than, I'm dumb. Yeah, I didn't flip the sign on it. That's why it wasn't working. I'm just glad I'm figuring this out. Okay, yeah, I probably shouldn't be dropping this much on it. Yeah, no. Okay. Let me just clear off like half the belt, I guess. Hey, we can confirm it works. Okay, so I figured it out, at least partially. So if this has either 114 or 6, then output uranium fuel cell with 1. And then if uranium fuel cell is 1, enable, disable, or no, it should not equal 1. Yeah, so if it equals 1, then these should turn off. So as long as it's not 1, it should be on. Those were the wrong things. Theoretically, I actually don't need the second one now, because both of them will be disabled by that. Why are you not detecting any? That would be why. Okay. Yeah, this should be fine. I feel like I should give it output priority right. And then when that lane fills up, it'll put things on the left lane. Right? Does that make sense to anyone else? Okay, let's speed this up a little bit by it equals 1. And yep, it's letting it go by now. Okay, wait, I just realized what I need to do. Yeah, no. I don't want a combinator on this one. I actually do want 2 separate inserters. Use filter. Yeah, let me just turn off these guys for now. Okay, no, I'll keep a stack on me. So I want to read, say, here. Read belt contents, hold all belts. And then this. Enable, disable, U235, 114. And then this one. Hold all belts. Enable, disable, U235, 6. If there's greater than or less than. I think it's enable, disable if it's less than. So this and this. That should be correct now. So now if I do this, these should eventually shut off because there's going to be too much U235 at some point. Right. Yeah, we're not there yet, though. Okay, yeah, now they've stopped. $114. That's exactly one lane. Also, yeah, this is proving that I can't actually do that. But yeah, this is stopped. This one isn't, though. So yeah, now there won't be an excess of thingy. U235 or U238? 238. Because this won't pull out anymore while there's still room on the belt. Because these will place on the inside lane, but it turns off before even the outside lane is filled up, and it prefers to fill up the outside lane with this split. It actually prefers to take it all off the inside lane, which is interesting. Which means as long as you're adding new stuff to the inside lane, both will fill up. It's just a bit weird. Also, I should be cutting the red wires from this, because these don't need to be stopped after any particular time, because they'll just not pick stuff up if the target's full, and that's fine. Ah, no, I see the problem here. We're not making any more 235. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know how I didn't see that coming. How am I going to make this not fill up then? Do I just make a chest that takes off excess U238 for now until I can get Kovarex enrichment? Which allows you to take a bunch of 235 and some 238 and turn it into more 235 and less 238. Ugh, that's so weird. It also allows you to make nuclear fuel using 235. Yeah. Make uranium ammo. Lol. Yeah. And then what do you do with depleted uranium? You're processing. It makes you 238 from uncrafting it. So you're always going to have like this weird... until you use Kovarex enrichment, in which case... Yeah, it just... Every minute you get an extra U235, and it consumes 3 238. So you do actually need that supply of 238. So I guess that's what I'll do with it. I'll take it off for now and make like this for Kovarex enrichment. Is that a 2-tile gap? No, it is not. Hang on, let me just use this to... That does not fit. Well, that's fine, because I don't want... Wait, they're 3 blocks, aren't they? 3 tiles. No, because I want to do a frickin' loop, I think. Do I? No, I don't think I do, actually. Anyway, that's still not enough space. So I guess I have to put these in here. Which sucks. But such is life. Life is suck. Oh my god, that just works. I can feel my sanity slip away. I wonder what sciences we're low on. We are out of purple, but we're making it as a reasonable pace, I would say. Yeah, look at that. In fact, I dare say we're making it at such a reasonable pace, I want to put speed modules into these. At least that one, because it's working near constantly. And this one is also a close second. I just want to minimize the amount of time that this bar is constantly going up at. Look at that! Yeah. It's going. Yeah, you can't use productivity modules in these. Okay. I mean, I guess I could use undergrounds to get around these. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the universe, but it'd still be a pain in my ass. And this one can theoretically just sushi around the RoboPort. Whoops. No, don't frickin' remove the RoboPort, you doofus dingus. Oh, sometimes I hate. Sometimes I am, in fact, a hater. I hate like it's my job sometimes. But I'm a streamer. That's my job. There we go. That's better. Okay, yeah, that should work. Might need to underground something else, but... Oh, yeah, I know it. Yeah. Because I need to be able to... Yes. Now we're getting somewhere. So that's the U-235. That's the U-238. Da. 235 is less than 6. Filter U-235, right? Yes, they are connected to the same wire. Yes, they're connected to the same wire. Alright, we're getting somewhere. I'm figuring this out step by step. Okay, that is a lot of alerts. We are being attacked from all sides. Wow. How do people deal with biters in this game? I mean, in theory, I'm fine. For now. Yeah, I really do need to set up artillery here. Ay, 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 ay. Speaking of artillery. And you know what? One over here, too. There we go. Okay. Ah. Wait a minute. Okay, no, I've realized. Standing here. Actually, no, I do need it to continue being a loop. Because I need to be able to read the whole thing. But I don't need to have this loop back into itself, is what I realized. Ah. There we go. I think. Yeah. No, that's not it. There. That's what I was missing. I needed the power to turn that end into... Oh, that's why I couldn't do it. Because if I put it here, it would just immediately... I guess I could use an underground here. Okay, well that broke the belt. Yeah, well... No, I'll leave it there as a reminder. But I'm not gonna set that yet. Because, yeah, this works. Theoretically, I could do the same thing on the other end here. Just in reverse. Right? No, I don't know. I'll leave them there as an experimental thing. How much more research is this going to take? Another hour and 30 minutes to get this done at 14 SPM. And I mean, I don't really know what else I could do to make that better. Because I don't know if you noticed. This isn't really going any faster. Okay, but yeah, let's say theoretically... Yeah, because we want this side to not back up, but then it feeds into itself, so it becomes itself. This is some weird Mobius strip geometry. There is no left or right on this belt. It's just one big loop. This is the middle of it. The start is here, then it goes around, and it ends up in the middle, and then it ends, and it loops here. This is hard. Maybe I just need to reverse this loop so that I can put this to the outside. Yeah. You know what, I'm gonna even... Because I'm about to end the stream. Yeah, as long as we can tell it's the right side loop, and it's a yellow belt, so I won't mistake it for this. Alright, last thing I want to do is get this theoretically set up. Yeah. And turn it off by adding a filter, but yeah. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Huh. Okay, well, how much is on here? Okay, so it's over 30. then halt. Oh, and that just fixes the loop. So never mind, I can put it back to 100. That's what the problem was when I was trying to set that up before, I guess. But yeah, we should get a nice belt balance. Yeah, look at that. That big clump is now distributed across both lanes. That's beautiful, that is. So you know what, I'm not even gonna... You know what? Yeah. Frick you, I'm gonna do it now. Nope. Ah. There. Balanced. You know what? Just so it's a consistent thing. 105 rather than 10. Yeah. That should be fine. And also, yeah, that's working over here too. And yeah, that's just going on its own loop. And then that'll put these on this, and then eventually that. But yeah, if either of these back up, it'll back up to this. Because they both... Well, no, because this one goes backwards to the output. So if this backs up, it'll still back up to here. But then stuff will be here. My brain hurts. Quarter way done with Covarex, though. It still takes an hour and a half. The timer's gone up by a few seconds, actually, because our SPM has dropped. But yeah, those belts are much more balanced. That is very satisfying to look at. You know what? Yeehaw. Okay, now how do we control you? I think I'm gonna have to read both of the loops up here. Yeah, both of them. Both of them. Think. Okay, well, I definitely want to read the, Wait a minute. I don't need two different ones of these. Nope, don't cut that. No, don't flip that. Q, right. So you can actually connect to both, and then... Yeah, and then we cut them. Oh, wait. Yeah, cut you. Yup. Because that still reads both. So yeah, these are still getting the separate signals. I'm silly. Because yeah, this is just reading the whole belt of all items. It doesn't matter what items you're looking at. You don't determine that here. You determine that at the inserter. Which means I also don't need that one up there. I just need to connect that to this. Ah, that's so much neater. Tidier. And cleanly. Alright, well that means, theoretically, if I just set both of those as the inputs, and then that... Oh, damn it. Okay, now I need to move it closer. I will put it, I don't know, here? Let's see. Does that... No. So what is the reach of a wire? Okay, that works. And then that to the input, and then that to the input. Okay. So, wire, enable, disable if... Okay, I need to determine what is the output signal of this going to be. And I think Culver-X enrichment with a signal of 1. Ah, okay. So there's just over 250 U238 on both belts. This is detecting... Oh, yeah. Over 250. On here? Really? No, it's detecting the iron, too. What? Oh my god, it's hopping from that. Okay, I need to use green wire for one of these. Yeah, well... Ah, okay. Why are you guys working now? Oh, as if it does not equal 1, because you're getting it twice now. Cut. No? Oh, it was going from the input up to that tower. What on earth? Or did I just do that? I feel like I just did that. Anyway, yeah, now these are nice and neat and go past each other nicely. I mean, yeah. Okay, yeah, now that's just seeing that, and that's just seeing this belt. This one's seeing both. So if I pick up a bunch, and there we go, now they're dropping it again. Also, this should balance correctly now. Yeah, look at that. And yeah, there's less than 100, so it lets it place more. Yeah, I'll just add some of this back. Yep. And yeah, it's just over 100. It fluctuates a little bit based on how much is over here, but that's fine, really. A little bit over 100 is not too much. That's why I reduced it to 100 instead of 114. And then over here, we are detecting 200. Oh, wait, no, that's all connected again. Okay, hang on. I'm going to just switch this to green as well. Yeah. Okay. That is a little weird, but I guess there's no input-output directions. So this is just a node in the relay. So yeah, all of these should be directly... all of the green stuff should be directly connected to that. That means these are seeing both belts, right? Yeah, about 200, which means I need to change them to be green. And now they're seeing about 114. I'm going to drop it to 100. 110. Just so it's consistent across the whole thing. And this one is seeing over 10 iron. So it's not doing any of that. And yeah. So this sees Kovrex enrichment with the red signal from both belts, which is, you know what? It's just about 238, which is really funny. But yeah, I think if it's over 200, if it's over, then it should send a signal. Actually, I guess. And less than a certain amount of 235? less than, say, 20. Yeah. Then output Covrex enrichment, because we have a surplus of... Oh, because you need both... You need both uraniums for Covrex enrichment. And you need more of the 235 than the 238. It just consumes 238 while producing. Hang on, I need to rethink this. My brain. Right, so we have an excess of this and a lack. But this is at the end of the belt, which means this is going to pick up all of the 235 before it gets there. Damn it. Do I need to make this a long-handed inserter? It's still not going to... I would still have to put it, like, at the end of this. Like, here, so that it can immediately grab any of the 235 that shows up, but... I hate it. This is melting my brain. At this rate, I'm actually going to have the Covrex enrichment recipe. Enable disable if Covrex equals 1. Oh, yeah, it needs to be not that. Also, this needs to be, like, greater than 40. No. Actually, yeah, but across both belts, it won't be. But I can make it 30. It might be. It's hard to say. Unless I actually get some. But... You know what I just realized? I think I need to have it not go through a combinator. I just need to connect both of them to the red network from both of these. And have them require their respective ore to be greater than the number that I set on both belts. Oh my god. So there's more than 200, more than however much it ends up being. Shit. Okay, yeah. So it won't take too much off the top. Only enough to make it surpass a total of 200. Problem with that is that eventually this belt is going to fill up. Which means I also need to be reading this belt. That's a problem, because that means it's always going to be over 200, because it's just going to keep adding. Shit. Okay. Well. That's great. All this did was make me swap the wire color to green for everything. So yeah, as it turns out, I don't need to be looking at both of the loops up there, because it'll back up whenever it ends up getting full. What needs to be the limiting factor here is this belt. And for some reason I didn't realize that. So yeah, it'll just take off the top until this belt has over 200 U235 and U238. Which shouldn't be too much. And if it is, I'll just turn it down. It's looking like it might be too much, because this looks like it's getting full. And it still wants to take off the top. So yeah, let's do 150. And this at, I don't know, 80. That should be fine now. And yeah, that should balance everything, in theory. I've not gotten another piece of 238 or 235 in a while. 10 uranium fuel cells per 235, which is kind of crazy. Alright, I think we can actually move on to the nuclear reactor part of this now. Holy shit. Good lord. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, let me just put one there. Eventually I want to, like, get this down to here and this across here, so that I can just remove this entire wall segment. And eventually I'll do something similar with this area, where presumably there'll be some amount that I can do here, and then one around here, and just claim all of this as well. That would be very nice. But right now I don't have the means. I need to get more artilleries. Honestly, I want to put them back on this island too. Yeah, I can't ghost place them because they're not in our radar range, but, you know. Yeah. You know what? One more thing. Where's our radar range the worst? Right about here. Yeah, we'll put it behind the flamethrower turret. You know what? I don't think there's anything that needs power over here, and if there is, well, I'll find out shortly, won't I? Alright, that one needs to stay. Good lord, they are right there. Oh, look at that. And... Man. Where are the efficiency module 2s coming along? Ah, we actually have a stack of them. Yeah, let's get all the mining efficiency. Oh, these don't even have efficiency modules. Yikes. Oh. Let's just do a little more tidying up of all the empty drills. These should be fine for quite some time. Maybe not this one, but, you know. Uranium. Crunch. Alright, how's everything doing here? It looks like everything's balanced out pretty well. Looks like it's about proportionally the same amount of U-235 just chilling. Okay, so this either never or rarely dips below. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like that'll be fine. I think I'm going to leave it here then. Job well done. We'll set up the actual uranium tomorrow. Let me put an output belt on these just so I... Uranium fuel, woo! Nice. Immediately it's backed up. Yeah, we shouldn't need that much, in all honesty. Yeah, the problem is we've hit the same bottleneck as before, where we don't have enough coming in to make Kovrax enrichment happen. That's a problem for future me.